What is going on, everyone? I hope you're doing well. So we're going to do a collective love reading. So that means if you, the Empress in reverse, don't even tell me you're not loving yourself, collective. All right, we'll put it back and see if it comes out again. So if you clicked on the reading, it is for you. So this is for all signs. It's timeless. We're going to see what's going on in love. Person on your mind, person you're connecting with, person you took out to the trash, or the person you're living happily ever after with. We're going to see what the message is for love. Hope you guys are doing well. If you are new here, welcome. If this one doesn't resonate, check back next time as it is general. And if you are returning, thank you for all of your beautiful support, your comments. I love reading all the comments. And you guys are just everything. All right, let's do it. Let's see what's going on in love. What do y'all need to know about love? Make sure you always hang out to the end of the reading, because as I clarify, the energy can switch up. You might get little pockets of advice and energy here and there. All right, let's check it out. Let's do it. What's going on in love? In the recent past, we've got the Two of Wands in reverse. We'll lay these out and then we'll have a conversation. What's going on right now? Current energy, we've got the Eight of Pentacles, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. Person you're thinking about or connecting with, what's on their mind? What's going through their noggin? The World. You could be dealing with a fixed sign, Aquarius, Taurus, a Leo, Scorpio. I feel like this is lessons. Somebody's learning some lessons. Thinking, of course, about an ending. Maybe they want a new beginning. We'll see. What do they currently think of you? Ooh, Ten of Swords, that they put that MFing sword in your back, collective. This person knows that they betrayed you or hurt you. They may view you as still ending something, or still sitting in that Ten of Swords energy. But if this is giving me, because the ending is on their mind and they're learning some sort of lesson from this, they view you as the Ten of Swords. This is giving me that energy of MFer, you put that 10th sword in my back for the MFing, whatever, last time. Ten of Swords. Feels like a repetitive cycle. Maybe this person's hurt you before. This person is viewing you, though, in that energy of, oh, this was the last time. This was the last betrayal or ending. How do they feel about you? Deep down, what's going on in their emotions? Ten of Pentacles. In this deck, it's interesting. It's like she's walking away towards those Ten of Pentacles. Listen, we definitely have an ending or a cycle. We got the World. We got two tens. This person, it seems, feels as though you're moving towards your stability. The Ten of Pentacles could be, financial gain, building generational wealth. But for others of you, closing this chapter, maybe walking towards a very stable relationship, whether it's true or not. That's what's going on in their emotions. And I say that because they've got the ending and a valuable lesson that they've had to learn. And because, again, it feels as though they see you, they feel you moving forward. It's almost like you leveled up after this betrayal. This is how they're viewing you and how they're feeling about the situation. You took that energy and you grew from it. You've also learned a valuable lesson here. What's their plan moving forward? The Star, Major Arcana Aquarius. Could be connecting with an Aquarian. Yeah, you guys are going through some sort of kind of glow up. You're being recognized. You're doing a lot of healing as well. You might be in the spotlight, even if you just work, for a business that has 5 people. You're the star in that business. You're doing something to gain recognition. And this person seems to be watching this happen. This person, maybe they thought when they betrayed you, backstabbed you, or there was some sort of ending here, again, maybe they thought you'd be in bed with a panic attack throwing up over them. And maybe you did that for 5 or 10 minutes. But then you seem to have taken some sort of energy and put it into work, something that you're invested in, something that you're working towards. For some of you, that's a business, your money, your career. Others of you, this is a new relationship. I think before this energy, because everybody's on a different timeline, if you're not in this energy yet, you're still putting work and effort into yourself with that Eight of Pentacles. We've got procrastination here in the recent past with that Two of Wands in reverse, something not moving forward, somebody going back and forth. Again, I feel like you were dealing with a connection, a person, an individual here who lured you in, probably promised you the world, and just kept postponing or procrastinating. And you decided, this is not my person. Fool me once, fool me twice is what it's giving. What's in the hidden factors coming that you don't see? The Four of Cups in reverse. Yeah, somebody definitely feels as though they've missed an opportunity. This feels like a lot of remorse, y'all, a lot of regret. And I also feel like this is a person that you've given opportunities to before, but there's something different about this time. What's the advice from Spirit? The Four of Pentacles. Somebody could be holding on to you. I feel like what they're holding on to is the energy that you gave. This person always realized you're a star in their eyes, like a catch. You're a catch. But the problem is they weren't healed. They weren't ready to elevate. They weren't ready to go through some sort of change. I'm getting a little bit of self-sabotage and damn, I wish I hadn't done that. That's what it's giving. Because it feels like they're taking a step back and they're really seeing your worth. They always saw your worth, but now it's that energy of, well, I'm never going to find that again. Not like what I had with the collective. And you guys are over here building your life. Some of you, again, walking into a very grounded, stable relationship, and this person has to watch it happen. With the Four of Pentacles, again, this sort of reminds me of somebody that was just very closed off to you, stubborn, mean, greedy, selfish. Just this energy was very much about them, and now they're learning some valuable lessons. You got to be careful with how you treat people. This person was given some sort of blessing in their life, and that would be you, the collective, whether you're male or female. And again, perhaps they just thought that you would always take them back. And there's just something different about this time and this Ten of Swords. What's the outcome between you two? The Ace of Swords. I think a lot of you have already had some sort of breakthrough. Aquarius energy, they could reach out trying to speak their truth. We'll see what clarifies this. That Ace of Swords, though, again, it's like the hand of the universe. The aces are all gifts from the universe. And when the universe hands you this Ace of Swords, they're saying, do you see clearly now? Let me, wave my magic sword and have fairy dust come down and enlighten you and gift you with the ability to see this person and situation through a lot of clarity. It's a breakthrough of some sort. And again, I think a lot of you have already had that breakthrough. We'll see what this is. It could certainly be communication, but it's given like breakthrough. Bottom of the deck, you've got the Four of Wands. Again, some of you guys are moving into a more stable relationship. If you're not ready for that, this is, very, it's about building your foundation through a lot of celebration, happiness, a lot of stability coming into your life, your home. This is going out and celebrating. Some of you have festivities coming up, a wedding coming up that you're going to attend, a party, a celebration, something like that. And it's also becoming more, happier. Because you were sitting in this Ten of Swords, and this person thought you'd always be in that Ten of Swords, when in actuality, if you haven't already, you're about to step into that Four of Wands energy. I feel it's, and for some of you who are like, I don't have new love, what are you talking about? It's almost like this person can feel this coming because they view you as a star, beautiful, handsome. You're able to draw in people. People notice you. People want to be with you. So even if you're not in that energy yet, this person knows what they had. You were a catch to this person and they effed it right the F up. And man, do they regret it now. All right, Justice. You've got also at the bottom deck, Justice, Major Arcana for Libra with that Four of Wands. Justice is being served, right? Balance is coming back into your life. Stability, happiness with that Four of Wands because you've done the right thing here. It feels like you valued yourself. You loved yourself. Remember, we saw that Empress in reverse when I was first shuffling. That was the energy this person was trying to put you in. If you're a male, you're an Emperor. Take it how you will. It's taking from you instead of giving to you and supporting you and building with you and encouraging your beautiful abundance, the abundance in your life and the abundance that you're able to create. It's a lack with the Empress in reverse. Again, it feels like that's the energy this person wanted to keep you in, collective. But the universe says, not my baby. We're giving you something that's going to bring stability and balance to your life after all the shit you've been through. And for some of you, it's a relationship. This person coming into your life will value you. They will be honest and trustworthy. Imagine that. All right. I'm going to extend this reading because I want to look into this person's true feelings, what they're thinking, how they're going to pursue you moving forward, if they have anybody else in their life. We're going to dive into their energy and really look at this lesson that they've learned and why they did what they did to you. We'll also see if any new energy comes in. I'll put that link below in the description box, and I'll pin it in the comment section so you can check out the extended reading where we dive deeper. All right, what's going on with the collective in love? What do y'all need to know? As y'all can tell, I am still out of town. This is not my usual setup, but I wanted to make sure I got these messages out to y'all. It's just, it's important to me, right? I want to make sure that I'm consistent and keeping you guys updated. So I am happy to do it. All right, let's see what's up, y'all. Please like, share, and subscribe if this one does resonate for you. Make sure you leave all your comments below and let me know how this fits into your life if it does. All right, what's going on here for the collective in loves, and what can they expect from this person? It's the most important message and energy for collective in love. Oh, also too, I wanted to mention, y'all be careful of scammers, people taking my content and doing some crazy shit to it and then pretending like it's theirs on a completely new channel. My only channel is this channel, and there's a check mark next to it. And then I do have another one called The Fire Within, but I've literally haven't uploaded for like a year. So if you see my content on any other channel, please report the channel, okay? Or at least put in the comments that it's a scammer, that it's fake, so other people will realize as well. These snakes need to be stopped. All right, collective, coming into the reading, the overall energy, we've got the Four of Wands with Justice. Damn, some of y'all might even enter into a relationship that has potential for marriage with that energy. And the Knight of Swords in reverse, because you pulled back on someone with the Knight of Swords in reverse. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. That Knight of Swords in reverse is, I'm not going to rush in. I'm not going to be impulsive. Feels like at some point, maybe you had words with this person. There was some arguments or drama or something, and then you just left it. And once you left this person alone and you didn't have the need to, this is giving energy of like them not taking accountability and you trying to prove what really happened in a situation, and you were just going around and around and around. And then finally you just stopped and you pulled back. And when you did that, you started to discover, more balanced, happier energy in your life, whether that's work or relationships, whatever that is for you. Some of you even moved homes. So basically just not feeding into this person's bullshit anymore is what has really brought a lot of stability and happiness. Why is this Two of Wands in reverse here in the past? Leo, Sag, Aries, and with the Three of Wands. So a lot of fire there. Again, Leo, Sag, Aries, you might be a fire sign. You might be a fire sign connecting with an earth sign, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. Yeah, you just, again, with the Three of Wands, this is giving energy of like, here we go again. Here I am waiting on this path, waiting for something to manifest. It seems like there's been a big game of talk here about the future. And all it did was really result in delays, procrastination, you waiting. Again, it sounded real good, didn't it? But it feels, again, like somebody just wanted to keep you waiting. Nobody had any real intention here of planning a future with you. It's giving me I want to keep you stuck energy because I see your worth. I got a real good one here. That's what this person feels about the collective. Not wanting to let you go and feeding you a bunch of lines. Why is the Eight of Pentacles here right now? With the Seven of Pentacles, I think a lot of you are also reflecting on the work and effort that you put into this person. You planted a lot of seeds. I think this person is also thinking about that now as well, because you've transmuted your energy into other things. And oh, what do you know? The collective really is a catch. I thought they would be chasing me. I thought they'd be throwing up in their bed, having panic attacks, when in reality, you took that 10th sword, you stuck it back in them, and then you moved on and you evolved. And what that's doing is it's manifesting a lot of abundance into your life, because you're actually not the Empress in reverse. You're the Empress in the upright, or the Emperor. Take it how it fits, right? Which is, all about attracting abundance, not chasing it. What's on this person's mind is the world. Yeah, with the Four Swords there, all in their head. separation, withdrawal, taking a break, no contact, and they are reliving the ending over and over again while there is this separation and they can't stop thinking about it. This person's having memories. This person's having a lot of memories about the way things ended, maybe the things they said to you, maybe the way they treated you. Because remember, that world isn't ending, but it's also lessons have been learned and they're in their head. They're thinking about it. So yeah, Judgment just fell out on my lap, and that was no accident. Scorpio Major Arcana. Yeah, this person is sitting in spiritual timeout with Judgment. That Judgment card is Spirit putting you in timeout. Spirit's not letting this person stop thinking about whatever the hell they did to you to cause that Ten of Swords. I mean, you just can't make it up. The Judgment is having an awakening. It's making a judgment call, but it's also, again, thinking back about the past and how maybe you should have handled things differently. Because they got a lot of time to do it with that Four of Swords. What do they think of you? 10 of Swords, completing a very long, painful cycle. Why the 10 of Swords? With the 6 of Swords, you got in your boat and you called the water Uber, and then you said, never mind, I'm going to paddle my way out of here and move to calmer waters, right towards peace and harmony. This person knows that you've moved on. I'm looking at and ended this. That 10 of Swords, again, is you hurt me for the last time, MFer. I've called a couple water Ubers. I'm putting everybody in the damn boat, and we're getting the hell out of here, and we're not coming back. Because at the end of that water Uber, 6 of Swords, there's going to be a lot of peace and harmony. And the sun wanted to just flip on out of the deck. Leo energy. You're moving towards happier times. Healing, change. Again, I go back to that 10 of Swords. They're viewing you. You're in this energy right now of exposure, seeing the truth of the situation. You guys are both sitting in that energy, but what they're being forced to sit in that energy by the universe, the way that they treated people in the past, the way they treated you. They effed up with a real blessing that came into their life. They're watching you elevate. They're watching you glow in some way. Or internally, they already know that. They lost a catch because they effed up. That 10 of Swords, whatever betrayal that was. But again, you're moving on to happier times. You've healed, or you're in the process of healing, and you have a lot of enlightenment on this person and the situation. It's almost like everything just came to you. And now you really, really see somebody's true personality or their true intentions, and it's not real pretty. Yeah, it's leaving a bad taste in your mouth. They got the 10 of Pentacles in their feels with the Knight of Pentacles. Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. Somehow this person sees you working on either your finances or your career, or they've heard about it, or they feel it, or they know that you have some sort of ability and potential, making plans. You have potential to grow in your life. You're doing it cautiously, slowly. You're building something slowly here. And it has to do with that 10 of Pentacles. Again, building something for your future that's going to bring in a lot of financial stability, or a business of some sort, or, you're making plans to do this. And again, for some of you, slowly moving towards a very committed relationship. They feel it in their bones. Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. Why the Knight of Pentacles? What is it? Yeah, I'm telling you, with the Lovers, Gemini energy, that's a new relationship. How does this person know? Y'all let me know below. Like, are they watching you on social media? Are you posting about a new relationship? Are you posting something about your life, like changes that you've made or things that you're moving towards? Because they see this happening. It's in their energy. Like, they feel it. And if they haven't seen it or heard from someone else, then again, because they view you as the star as well moving forward, then they just know somebody's going to come grab you up in no time. Like, you are not somebody that's going to lay around in bed for months and months and months. Maybe you did for a little bit there in the beginning after that 10 of Swords, but you picked it up, you healed, you turned your life around, you knew your worth. And then what that did is it started to manifest in other areas of your life, and they know it. How do they know it? Let me know because I want to know. But the Lovers, again, that can definitely be a new relationship, like a loving, beautiful new relationship. Moving forward, what can you expect from them? The Star, sign of Aquarius with Temperance. Major for Sagittarius. A lot of healing. This person is going to, they may want to heal things with you. Let's see if they're actually going to do it. What's the Star with Temperance? With the Page of Cups. Yeah, you'll hear from this person at some point with this little breadcrumb of a Page of Cups. Part of it is because they see you as being very balanced, divinely guided, like you're doing very well for yourself in some aspect. Some of you, you're pouring into yourself. But I think there's a great deal of you that are experiencing some sort of abundance in your life, or you will. And with the Page of Cups, they're going to reach out and apologize. But, listen, who's got time for a page? I mean, and the reason I say that is because of the Ten of Swords. So the Page of Cups can be an apology. I definitely feel like reconciliation or healing here. But what's the reason, right? What's this Page of Cups? What does this little guy want with the Two of Pentacles? If this person was juggling you and that's what caused that Ten of Swords, they're still juggling you when they come in to communicate. And again, you're just kind of elevating on a different level now. And I think you're going to see it coming from a mile away. Two of Pentacles with the Eight of Cups. What's this Eight of Cups with the Two of Pentacles? Now I got to know because I'm nosy. With the Chariot. If they were in another like if they left you for another person or you had a hunch that they left you for another person, I'm now viewing this as they were juggling you. They had somebody that they were going back and forth with you. But they want to apologize for that now. And they want to move forward. They're getting in that damn chair and they're headed right towards you. If you have that hunch that they left you for someone else or they were talking to somebody behind your back, because listen, a lot of people will try to validate it, right? Like, oh, is this having a conversation? My DMs were full with people on social media, but I was totally loyal and honest with you. A lot of people view that as cheating. Maybe you do, maybe you don't. This person could have been full-blown cheating, or they were talking to other people behind your back, which is huge disrespect. And this is the person that if you would confront about that, they would make it you're the issue and you're the problem, right? A lot of gaslighting energy I'm getting from this person. But needless to say, this person, the reason they're coming in is because they've learned that they know exactly what they did to you. They're thinking about it heavily. What's the Chariot? You've already moved on from this person. Yeah, Justice. See, they're going to try to make something right. You got Libra, Major Arcana. But again, they're in this energy now because you're like a magnet. Right now for abundance. And they see it happening and they don't like it. What's going on behind the scenes? You got the Four of Cups in reverse. With the Five of Swords. Yeah, heavily sitting in this energy of, man, I really effed up. I also get the sense that this person was able to do these head games, play these games with you. This mind effery probably before. And I think they've done it to a lot of people. And I think they will continue to do it to people because it's a control thing with that Four of Pentacles. But this is the game that they play. And what the energy is coming towards them that you don't see yet is, oh shit, I wish I hadn't done that to the collective because I picked the wrong one to do it. And there's a whole heap of regret coming. And that is spirit not letting this person forget. Whether they're hearing songs about you, reading old texts, memories, whatever the hell's going on. That is a missed opportunity. And for a lot of you, spirit's not even going to let this person come near you. They want to. Remember, you can lead a horse to water. It's here. That's how they're moving forward. They're sitting in that energy. But spirit could very well block this person. I'm so sorry, y'all. Allergies. Yeah. I effed with the wrong person. That should be the title of this reading. What's the advice? We got the Four of Pentacles. Why? I told you. With the Death card, sign of Scorpio, Spirit's trying to say, you gave this person too many chances. Or this person effed with the wrong one. It's over. We're not letting this person come near you. We're blocking it. Four of Pentacles. This person hid too many things from you. They were too arrogant, too stubborn. And with the Ace of Pentacles, it feels as though a lot of you have gone through a transformation, or you will, like a big change. And that's the way that you view this person, this relationship, what's happened, all of those things with the help of Spirit. And because of that, Spirit says, here, baby girl, baby boy, Ace of Pentacles, we're going to give you a new opportunity to build that money, start that business, switch careers. And what's going to follow is a lot of abundance, a lot of beautiful energy. For some of you, we're going to give you the opportunity to go towards a new commitment. But you got to make sure you end this. This could be a test. So if this person does come in, if they grow the balls or whatever they have to come in and apologize or try to make something right, Spirit wants you to stay closed off. And you will be given a gift by doing this, because this person did not appreciate you. They did not value you. They didn't realize who the hell they had. And if they did, they took it for granted. Because I do think that for a lot of you, they knew you were a blessing in their life, and they just thought you would never go away. You would continue to put up with their shit, because that's what people have done in their life. They're used to dealing with low vibrational karmic type situations, and you're just not in that energy, nor were you. Messed with the wrong one. Why is the Ace of Swords the outcome, Aquarius? And the world, yeah. You cannot even make it up. Clarity, the truth. And with the world, again, valuable lessons. They're going through that right now. I think that you guys have already been through those lessons. You've had that breakthrough. But this person, again, Spirit's not going to let this person forget what they did to you. They're going to have to sit in that energy. And for some of them, they'll be forced to come in with an apology, and that will be your closure. For some of you, already have closure here with the world, with the Ace of Swords in the world. You've moved on. This person hasn't. They have to sit in their thoughts, because they're being put into that position because they were arrogant and nonchalant, and they thought that they can manipulate you and F you over into keeping you stuck and chasing and all that bullshit that karmics bring with them, right? And you're not having it. Maybe you did in the past, but this is not you now. And so now they're going to have to sit in this energy. That world is bringing valuable lessons. The truth. What's this Ace of Swords with the world? What is it and what is it now? Nine of Cups. To pour into yourself and make yourself happy. This person's also going to realize they actually had wish fulfillment. Imagine how much that sucks to realize what a blessing has been brought into your life, how good a person was to you, and you either cheated, lied, stole, self-sabotaged it in some way, couldn't let go of a past lover, like whatever the situation is, and made somebody that only wanted to love you, grow with you, build with you, nurture you, help you elevate. You took that energy and you took a shit all over it. And then you lose that person forever. Imagine how that feels. That's why you got to be careful how you treat people, right? And this person is learning that valuable lesson. You guys are over here manifesting new beginnings in your life with the Magician, taking all that negative energy, spinning it into something very positive, and using those resources to manifest and create new things in your life. Again, being rewarded for how you handled this. All right, y'all, we're going to head over to the extended reading, and we're going to dive deeper into your person, because we know they're sitting in that energy. I want to see what these lessons are. I want to see if they're actually going to take action. We know they want to, but let's see if you actually get some sort of communication or apology. Also, I want to take a look and see if there's new love over there for y'all and how that may turn out. Again, that link will be below in the description box and pinned in the comments section. Other than that, thumbs up if the video, the reading, whatever, if it hit for you. I would appreciate you guys giving it a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you would like. Other than that, I love you guys hard. Love me hard back, and we'll speak soon. Take care.